Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host, and we are back tonight with more Metal Gear Solid Delta. To those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome. To those of you who are watching the VOD, pull up a seat, get comfortable, grab a snack or drink of your choosing, and we will get right on into it. So, it's party time, peeps. Are you ready to rumble? I should hope you are. I am feeling a bit better tonight. Feeling a bit better, all things considered. Not back to like 100%, I'd say 75 to 80. But we're getting there. I'm feeling better. My voice is a bit better. You can probably hear it. Had a good breakfast and a good dinner today as well. So that always helps with feeling better with yourself. So, let's go for it, shall we? It be game time. And we're just going to carry on while some of the regulars stop in for tonight's show. Hope you are all very good with yourselves. So, I'm also just going to check my audio. Gonna have to just pop over to the mic audio levels. Right. Yep. Audio is sounding good. Right. So, let's get on into it, shall we? I'm just finishing our setup. We'll be right on into things momentarily. And then we'll be good. We'll be very, very good. So yeah, hope all is well tonight for you lovely people. And we will just get right on into it. So, in our last bit, we dealt with Ocelot and his little crew, so to speak. So now we're gonna have to just get ourselves out of here and head towards the swamplands. Also, turn off that motion detector. It's probably going to cause us a few little issues in terms of our batteries. Anything around? Doesn't look like it. It is a lovely coat of paint, they have given this game. Look, in terms of graphical fidelity, you cannot say that it doesn't look good, and it doesn't have that really nice kind of aesthetic to it, because it does. Absolutely does. Yeah, I had me some freaking gripes over the control scheme and everything, but I reckon outside of that, I'm not backing down on the control scheme sort of issues that I've had either. It's been quite hit and miss. Or in fact, mostly a miss in terms of the control scheme. I don't like the fact that you stick to everything as well. You see, you stick to things, whereas you have to hold the controller down in the original. I am not keen. Anyway, let's go. We can scale that wall. Alright. Onwards and forwards. Bug juice, gonna need that for the swamps. You have to be careful, there's gonna be gators around. Or crocs. Hey, Nasi has arrived. Yo, Silver, g'day. Hello, Nasi. You alright? Hope all is well, my guy. hope all is well with you. We are playing some Delta Snake Eater, and we are gonna, like a Besaid Auroch, do our best. Is this MGS Delta like a remake of the MGS3? Yeah. It's been given a full graphical overhaul with some small quality of life improvements, and largely stayed loyal to the original story, and it looks beautiful. My only gripe with not how it looks. Sound direction, amazing. I hope today is better than yesterday. Well, dude, it's better for me. I'm feeling better. Like I said, I'm about 75-80% of the way there now. We're doing okay. So yeah, we're just gonna head on over into the swamplands. We're gonna have to get the bug juice out as well. Um, hmm. You know what? Bug juice. That'll be on items, not weapons, won't it? I think it will. We're gonna have to equip it first, aren't we? Gonna have to equip it. Okay, right. But yeah, I hope everything's going okay with you. And if you are having a bit of a time, then I hope at the very least it gets better for you. Okay, so just gonna open our stream chat. We'll get right on into it. Hi Silva, bye Silva. Sorry I couldn't stick around for tonight. Nah, dude, I appreciate you just poking your head in. If you could leave a like on the way out, we'll be streaming for another kind of 2 hours at the very least. So I'll still be around if you want to poke your head in again. Hope you're having a good night, and hope whatever you're up to is good and fun for you. Did we equip the bug juice? Don't think we did we? Don't think we did. There we go. Do I see a snake over there? We're gonna that's a pretty looking snake. We will capture it alive. You are joining us. Can I keep it? Love it. There's a trophy for that. Wait, what? Is there an item there? There is! Freaking items! What? Oh, it's ammunition. I love that there's an indicator indicating how long we have before the bug juice wears off. Don't think I like the altered swimming controls. I think I preferred things the way they were. I'll be happy with this game entirely if we just get a modern, or like, not a modern, a classic control scheme. If we can get that much, it will be enough. I want nothing more than that. A modern, something that isn't this modern control scheme. Right, so we need to get up there somehow. Stun grenades. Oh, call from Eva.
Snake, are you there?
Eva?
Did you miss me?
Did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back
Hang on. Just checking something. My game sounds really quiet in my headphones.
with Volgan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traitors have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking. Until I went to work for the NSA.
My game is so quiet in my headphones tonight.
Found I'd lost faith
I think there's a
in the things
glitch in
I'd
the
been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told
The
you.
PlayStation.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
The universe, apparently,
Not the
chat.
actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment. And by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective.
Difference of perspective.
Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows?
Salutation. Hello, everyone. Marcus. Hi. How are we?
No. I believe because I have to.
I'm going to disconnect my mic and plug it back in.
That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio.
Sounds a bit quiet in my headphones. Bear with me. Just going to unplug and replug.
See ya.
You can hear me, right? How we sounding? How is life treating Mr. Marcus? Hope all is good in the neighborhood. How's life? I don't want to talk about mine, but this MGS Delta game is pretty awesome. Oh, dude. I'm enjoying myself. Give me a sec. Just going to reconnect the mic. There we go. I think it was just a bug in my headphones. They were like really quiet. So just the audio, shall we? Pop the master volume up a touch. Okay. Yeah, we got it on dynamic. That sounds a bit nicer. My day at work was okay. I'm just glad to be done with it. Pull up a seat. Stream's really quiet at the minute, dude. I think it's because all the influencers probably got their copies like a week ago, and this has been played by pretty much everybody now. So I'm supposed to put some of these crocs to sleep. Like, the rounds have already been done. Because, like, yeah, the game only came out either Thursday or Friday. But, you know what it's like. We're at the point now where if you're, like, a freaking high-profile YouTuber, you get your copy for a game, like, a week bloody early. From, certain review outlets and companies now. In we get. We're swimming fast. Okay, your oxygen meter does go down quickly. We're getting nearer. The bug juice wears off fast as well, jeez. Fitting to keep you on while I sleep. Gotta make me something to eat. Have you all had a difficult Saturday? Like, you never went to sleep. Yeah, that'll explain it. Hang on. Right, we're past the log. Yeah, the bug juice wears off really quick in this. It seems like everybody's either had a really, really freaking tough day or hasn't slept. Which explains why stream is just so chilled and subdued right now, which is fine. If y'all are tired, y'all are tired, and nothing can stop that. I'm just wishing you all a good day, and I'm going to keep playing. We're going to go for a good couple of hours, at the very least, so, yeah. Have we got any food? We're going to have to eat the snake, aren't we? We're going to have to make like paramedic recommends and eat the snake. Blackton. You had to stay up to go to the grocery store. It was nothing here. Fitting to make a burger, fries and a smoothie. You're going to have something to eat and then probably have some sleep, dude? You can't CQC. It's Independence Day here in Malaysia. Okay, cool. Happy Independence Day to you, my guy. Ooh, calzone sounds nice. What do you think Jay should have himself? Should we eat the milk snake? Shall we eat the milk snake? First of all, let's speak to paramedic and actually frickin' see what she says about the milk snake, shall we?
I see you've caught a coral snake. A milk snake.
A milk snake.
Closely resembles
Yes.
the coral snake.
He is a
It's
milky
actually not
snake.
venomous. Even so, you'll still take damage if it bites you, so don't get too close.
So is there a way to tell the difference between a milk snake and a coral snake?
It's pretty difficult. They really do look almost exactly alike. I guess if I had to pick something, I'd say it's that the milk snake is much less aggressive.
Okay.
I just thought of a better way.
Okay.
You're going to love this.
It's
What?
going somewhere, has
Eat
tons
it.
of potential.
Eat it.
Just have to persevere a bit.
The guide says
Of
milk
course,
snakes don't
that's
taste
just
very
life,
good.
isn't it?
Is that
That's
right?
life.
But if I've already caught and eaten it, what does it matter which kind of
Nice
snake
to have
it
you
was?
in, Nasty, anyway. It is
Doesn't,
nice
does
to
it?
see you in. It's been a
Shoot,
while.
I thought I had a good idea.
Anyway, let's eat the snake. Hey, we have CRT. How we doing? Are you okay, CRT? Cool. So let us eat the snake. Oh, dude, it looks good. This is only the PS5 version. I bet it will look even nicer on certain PC configurations.
Sick.
We got the Snake Eater trophy. Eat any type of snake. Right. So we need something a bit more substantial. That did not work. I love some CRT. The last CRT I had, unfortunately, had to go because the buttons didn't work. Yeah, that is a shame, dude. I'm gonna look around for some more food. There's gotta be something edible around here. Yeah, this game graphically looks really nice. And this is only the base PS5. It still looks really good. I mean, if you're after a CRT, right, you need to go to our guy Jacob. He's always looking for hot single Toshibas in his area. That's what he's always after.
This is horrible.
This is horrible. It'll tide you over. Yeah, our guy likes hot single Toshibas in his area. He also doesn't mind a hot single Samsung as well. Wait, we didn't catch it. Well, that's a disappointment. Excuse me while I just shoot a crocodile in the head, please. Bear with me. We are getting... don't you go getting ideas, crocodile friend. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, just, yeah. Shoot crocodile in head, I guess. Are there moral and ethical implications to doing so? Absolutely. But do we kind of need the stamina increase? Absolutely. We're also out of bug juice too. I know, you don't have to remind me. Oh god, that looks too realistic. Oh! Right. So we're losing stamina. We're losing stamina. Which means, hopefully my voice sounds a lot better from yesterday too. Leech is attached. Right. Let's get these up. Remove the leeches. Then we speak to paramedic about the gator. Get that gator, ma! Okay, paramedic.
I see you've captured an Indian gavial.
Yep,
The
we have a
Indian gavial is
crocodile.
a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
Anything
They're captive
peculiar in the
crocodiles that were
X-ray?
brought here for
Might need
research
to see a
purposes, but
doctor to
escaped and
examine
became
in it.
wild again.
In it, bruv. In
Indian
it.
gavials
Yep.
are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive. Even if
How's
you
the
use the
audio
trail
balancing
rifle.
anyway, guys?
Got it. So, how do they...
Taste? Yes, I did look into that. You know what they always say.
Does the audio need
Tastes
adjusting,
like
or is it
chicken.
sounding
Sounds
alright?
delicious.
But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What
Oh
do you
dear.
mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may
Sounds
have become
good.
violent as a side
Glad to
effect
hear
of
it, my
the atomic
man.
research that was conducted nearby.
Sounds fine to me. The audio's alright on my side. This is like my biggest point of paranoia. The audio balancing. Okay, so let's grab ourselves a bit of crocodile. Bit of yummy crocodile. Indian gavial crocodile. Inhabits the fresh waters of India and Nepal, normally timid but driven mad by nuclear testing. Said to be tasty.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, good. This looks sexy on a CRT monitor. Yeah, dude, I'm like, imagine how amazing this will look on high-end PCs, considering this is just a base PS5. Wait, there what? There we go. Like, dude, this game has got such high, like, graphical requirements in terms of graphics card that my PC's actual graphics card is not good enough to play it. Hence, we got it on console. We have the croc cat. I wanted it, okay? I wanted it, don't judge. You gotta get you a 13-inch CRT for the end of the year. They're hella small and easy to move around. I mean, I'll think about it. I will consider it. Right, let's go anyway. We have a leech that has just attached itself. Oh, dude, it's right near the groin area. Better get that off. They're leeching my dick. Why? Oh god, stay low. Yeah, but Suki's CRT has been sitting in her living room for more than 6 or 7, probably 8. No, dude. The one in Suki's living room's probably been there for like over a decade. It may well have been there as long as me and her have been together, so possibly, yeah, more than a decade. Right. So, if we go near electric fences, we are going to be in trouble. Where's the power outlet junction on these? Most likely it still works. Dude, older tech was made to last. Real talk, it was made to last. Cool. Under the bridge we go. CRT is built differently. All older technology. All older games consoles too. Like PS1s and PS2s are like 30-year-old consoles now. And they're still likely working. Planned obsolescence was not very common back then, probably. Yeah, you go back 30 years ago, planned obsolescence was less of a thing. Now these days, it's just like every freaking thing is designed with a maximum of 5 to 10, probably 5-year lifespan. Everything's built with the intention of it being freaking, well, it's built on as low a margin of production costs possible, with the mindset that, well, if you get 5 years out of it and then replace it, you've gotten 5 years out of it. Dude, it's not just tech either, everything. Let's be honest, right? Shirts, shoes, jeans, trousers. Nothing seems to be built with the same freaking, like, quality anymore, does it? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Hey, Samuel. You alright, dude? Right, so how do we we need to disable that? Because we're not going to be able to crawl over it as is. Even a Magnavox Odyssey lasting longer than these modern consoles, and that's the first video game console. Yeah, dude. Legit. Nothing's built to last anymore. I don't want to jinx it, but the TV that I'm playing this game on right now, it's an old HD TV. I got it as a birthday present. It was a partial birthday present from my old man. He chipped in and paid for like half of it. Because when I got it, this TV was like 300 quid. It's a 40-inch old. It's like a chunky, early 2010s frickin' flat screen with all the SCART cables and connectors still in the back. Got it in like, oh my god, I want to say probably late 2011, and I've had it ever since. So it's like a nearly 15-year-old TV, and apart from having one dead pixel in the corner that's barely noticeable, yeah, we're just gonna have to climb over that, aren't we? It still lasts. It still works perfectly fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to climb up. Right, yeah, that one there. What's been said? Most of these smart TVs from Walmart, Target, Best Buy are only lasting up to 4 years or less. Oh yeah, dude. My my old man's been through like 2 or 3 TVs in the space of time I've had this one. I've had this TV since I was freaking in my teens. Legit. I've had this TV since I was in my teens. Right. Yeah, like, I don't want to be that guy. But does anyone else feel that just like the quality of everything you get these days is far, far less than what it used to be? And I mean in everything. Like, things aren't built to last anymore, as much anymore. Freaking, or everything's just a lot freaking, what's the best way to put it? Everything's a bit more lackluster, you know? Movies don't seem to have the same bite to them anymore. Music isn't as good anymore. Freaking that favorite restaurant or eatery that you used to eat at, or favorite fast food place, kinda sucks now. It's open a bit less than it used to be. It closes earlier. The staff just don't give a damn, and the food's not as good. It's like everything's just become a bit meh. Or is that me? Is that a matter of perspective, I'm just a grumpy old git, or is that actually something I'm not alone on, so to speak? Chip in if you so wish. Like, dude, Matt Donald's used to be decent. Matt Donald sucks now. I mean, we as people in our age group, I mean, yeah, been real with you guys. 80% of my channel, 80% of my channel are between the age of. You're right about Mickey D's. Yeah, McDonald's used to be really good. It sucks now. The portions have shrunk. The prices have shot through the frickin' ceiling, and it doesn't taste as good as it used to. But yeah, any of our channel regulars will know, and it's been discussed many times, right? 80% of my channel is between the age of 25 and 25 and 34. So 80% of my channel are between the like mid 20s to the kind of like early to mid 30s. That 10-year bracket. With like another sort of 15% being kind of the mid 30s to early 40s. Hey, okay, cool. We have Reese here as well. Let's catch up with these chat messages while we sneak. Jay says these food places don't hit the same anymore. They effed that up. The modern movies, games, and music, a lot of it's trash. You only get something good every blue moon. Samuel says McDonald's sucks in my town. Reese says, oh, you're playing the new Metal Gear. I just bought Mafia Old Country. I was going to get this. Any good, Silver? Stick around and see, my man. Oh, no, dude, we ain't anywhere near 40. I don't think anybody in this chat, with the exception of maybe one or two people that have openly, talked a bit more about their age, are remotely near the age of 40. Like, I feel like that typical age bracket on my channel, is exactly what what I was saying. I'd say most are between 25 and 35. It's like that 10-year bracket, so to speak. No, you're alright, Leo. We've just started. Pull up a seat, slam the like button. Get comfy. It's all good in the neighborhood. We're gonna have to roll through the middle. That's problematic. Oh, no, that one. How's everything with you, Reese, anyway? You alright? Life okay? You and the boyfriend alright? Hope everything's well with your lot. I can't stay tonight. Me and Sid are watching Dog Soldiers at the minute. I was just checking in to say hi. Dog Soldiers, love that movie. Love that movie. I showed Suki it. One time she was at my place, and I think she actually really enjoyed it. It's a good watch. Like, dude, I had real food all day. So, Nasi says, one thing I can say is YouTube has gotten worse. Smaller channels been penalized for not following the trend. Yeah, that's a real legit thing. And I say that as a small channel. Like, I've only got 2,600 subscribers and about, what, 500,000 views? And because I don't follow the trends and the closest we get is playing the odd new game on release, we're not penalized, but our growth is like really slow and steady. It's, maybe we're building up about 15 to 20,000 views a month and about maybe 25 to 40 subscribers a month, which isn't bad. But unless you're following the trends, milking the algorithm, or a content farm these days, God, do they make it hard for you. What's been said? I'm gonna head out. I might BRB later. Come back. We like having you here. So don't get in one little fight and your dad didn't get scared. Is that a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference? I See, we need better camo. They're gonna see us from here. No, 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 no. Right, right, right. Nassie has a point. Nassie has a point. She, me and my cousin were discussing this just last night, because she wants to see the channel thrive. She knows it's one of my little part-time jobs, and I really do like to take it as seriously as I do. But we were literally discussing this the other night, where she was like, you know what? She was saying it jokingly, but she said exactly what Nassie said. No disrespect, Silver, your channel is awesome. I'm just saying YouTube prefers to reward grifters. And yeah, she was literally joking about that with me the other day. She was like, you need to get on the political grift circuit. You need to just totally pivot your channel out of nowhere and start grifting modern politics. And just like doing the real hardline political right-leaning conservative griftosphere, and that'll be like the surefire way, or like the hard left, grifting political sphere, and just pivot your channel. Because YouTube really does favor just channels that grift and shill these days. And I'm like, oh god, you're kidding me. And she's like, well, if you don't want to sell out your integrity. And I'm like, yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you're saying. It'll be slow and steady unless you sell out your integrity. Anyway. Yes, it was fine. Thank you for noticing. I missed the OG series. That remake just depressed me. What else has been said? I hardly even buy out. The only place I go sometimes is an Italian restaurant to get calzones. I remember you saying that. Oh my, coincidence that is. No pivot for me. I'm tired of all the political separation. It's always trying to split honest working people. And that's exactly what it does. It just divides people. It's there to divide honest everyday people. The divisiveness of politics does exactly that. And I say that as somebody who literally, 2 of his part-time jobs are political. And I say that because, yeah, Nasi, I'm a freaking constituency secretary in a town council. 2 part-time political jobs. So, yeah, on top of YouTube being my 3rd. And that's exactly what it does. What else has been said? Politics is just a Godzilla-sized pile of crap. 2 sides vying for your vote, making all kinds of promises, but nothing ever changes. Trust me. I see where the apathy comes from. I don't know, dude. We can have like mature adult discussions. No problem at all, as far as I'm concerned. No problem at all. It's all good. We were just kind of making a point, because you mentioned that about YouTube grifters, and it was literally what my cousin was joking about the other night. You keep doing a splendid job in the city council, mad respect. Town council, but hey. City or county council is another monster entirely. We may get there one day if they put me up for selection. For me, it was just about wanting to do something positive and productive with my time, and try and do little things to help people. Like the the happiest thing for me, really? Been honest with you? happiest thing for me was that several months ago, we actually successfully got a community cinema off the ground. That's like essentially once a month. It's either once a month or depending on like what we have on at the time, it can be every couple of months. But basically once a month at the town hall, we hold a community cinema screening. We have a massive projector. We put it up on we have a projector. We have a huge projector screen. We put on the surround sound system and the Blu-ray player. We sell some snacks and or frickin', you know, that kind of thing. Or we say to people, if it's like a movie screening for adults, you can bring your own drinks. And yeah, we host movies. I think our last community cinema screening was Pretty Woman. And the next one for either September or October is going to be Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I'm actually going to attend that one, to be fair. Back to food again. Jay says, even my smoothies taste way better than any place I used to go. Everything tastes so bland now. And they ain't effing with my smoothies. Understandable. Yeah, that's dedication. Well, thank you. We have a community organizer who attends the she's basically we pay her a wage. She attends our meetings every month. She works alongside our committees to host local events and organize things, that kind of stuff. And she basically suggested it as an idea. And she was like, how about we go for a community cinema screening? This was during one of our events committee meetings. And I said, what will that entail? She was like, we get a projector, a Blu-ray player, and a big projector screen. We set it up in the main town hall with the sound system, and we invite people like once a month, and we buy an annual movie license. And we invite people, we sell snacks, they can bring their own alcohol for adults. And exactly what I just said to you. And yeah, we've had a few movie screenings now, and it's gone down really well. She gave us the idea.
What can I say?
We put it to a vote. Me and one of my colleagues sort of like seconded it and championed it and put it through, and it's been going really well. Samuel says his local pub's just going downhill. Jay says, y'all ever went to somebody's house or a restaurant and ate their food and it was like, damn, mine and my family can cook way better than this? That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, dude, right? I have eaten restaurant food, and it tastes so freaking bland. There's only a couple of restaurants I like to eat at anymore. There's only like one or two fast food places that I really take an interest in these days.
What's wrong?
Cool. That got him. Shake him down. Yeah, like, dude, right? McFlurries are a good example of things going downhill. They used to be really creamy, really thick, right? And now they're just watery and shitty. They're not good. They're not good anymore. Legit. Like, am I the only one that feels that way? Yeah. Yeah. Go to sleep, broski. Yeah, it is a bit sad, to be fair. Reload. We'll go loot the armory while we're here. Probably need some slightly better camo. We're standing out like it's nobody's business. Anyway. Sorry if I sound like the stereotypical complaining boomer, by the way. That's not how it was meant to come across. And for that I do apologize. Anyway, folks in chat. I mean, they say that you don't start complaining like this until you're in your frickin' 50s and 60s. I've heard people like expressing sort of gripes with stuff in my circle in their 20s and 30s. It's just like, dude, why is so much stuff sort of felt like it's not as good as it used to have been and gone downhill? I have to drop a save in a minute. Come a long way. Going to blow up that frickin' chopper as well. We're not having it following us on the cliffside later. We are not. TNT. Nade. Thank you to so many of you for stopping in tonight anyway, I do appreciate it. It is much appreciated. Yeah, we're taking that out now. We're not dealing with it later, it's been knocked out early. Okay. Let's plant the explosives early this time. Get it successfully sabotaged. Hang on. What's the control scheme? What's the codec button? Because I've had to alter these controls because they are a bit crap, putting it mildly. You have to go through... Dude, okay. That's movement, camera, reload, CQC. Survival viewer. Pause button, aim. There's no dedicated freaking codec button to take you right into the codec. You have to go in through the radio window button directly. Dude, you do as well. You have to press down.
There's a gun emplacement installed over there. A gun emplacement is a grave threat in the enemy's hands, but a valuable weapon if you can occupy it. Stand next to a gun emplacement and press the action button to operate it. Press the weapon button to fire. You can use the aim button to zoom in on a target.
Sounds good.
Be aware, though, that the gun's ammo supply is limited. To move away from a gun emplacement, press the action button once again.
Oh, no. No, it's just that, it's so different with all the adjustments I've had to make, Leo.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
Hey,
You're
Sigint.
Sigint.
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons,
The DARPA
equipment, and
chief.
cutting-edge technology.
Born in Nashville. Hey, I've been to
I am
Nashville.
the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
You got it. Cool. Let's see what he has to say about that chopper.
Those gun emplacements are DSHKs, a large caliber machine gun officially adopted by the Soviet Army in 1939. The name DSHK comes from the initials of the two creators, Degtyarev and Shpagin, plus the Russian word for large caliber.
We're getting a weapon history
Saw a lot of
lesson. Listen
action
to
in World
this.
War II. The Russians used them as anti-aircraft and anti-armor guns for position defense, vehicle turrets, and infantry support. The combined weight of the gun and the emplacements is almost 350 pounds.
That's a
So
lot.
you can forget about picking one up and taking it with you. The gun is gas-powered and capable of spitting out 550 rounds a
No
minute
prob,
on a
Jay.
belt feed system. Which is bad news for you when the enemy's using it. Hide behind something and lob a grenade at it, or attack it from outside the emplacement's firing angle. Either way, it's not a good idea to rush at it head-on. Or you might try using a smoke grenade to
Water
put up a smoke
damage.
screen that'll
How
cover
did
your
you manage to
approach.
do that,
If
dude?
you manage
Do I
to
dare
get close
ask?
to a gun emplacement, you can take it over by pressing the action button.
No problem. Just
The
listening to
weapon button
Sigint give us
controls
some
the
weapon
trigger.
history.
Beware though, the ammo supply is limited. To move away from a gun emplacement, just press the action button again. Use it when you need the upper hand.
Ah, right. Yeah, makes sense. The rain. God, every time somebody says the rain, my brain starts going, I think the rain is coming back. I love that Ja Rule song, dude.
If you manage to get close to a gun
No, it's not mentioning the chopper at all, is it? It's not.
If you manage to get close to a gun emplacement,
We'll just blow it up while we have the chance. Is that the highest camo index we're gonna get? No. Put olive drab on. Then camo, yeah. Right. Okay. Hey, Ja Rule. I remember him. He featured in some Ashanti song. Feels like a long time ago. Dude, Murder Reigns by Ja Rule is like a 20-year... What? It's like a 25-year-old song now? I was like like a small kid when it came out. I'm gonna Google search when Murder Reigns by Ja Rule came out now, actually. It came out because I wasn't even a teenager. Last Temptation, 2003. Yeah, I wasn't even in my teens. June 2003. I was like a little kid. Yep. Yep. Love that song. Heard it in my cousin's house on one of his music playlists, and it always stuck in my head. I really like the beat. It samples Africa by Toto, doesn't it? And yeah, I on my iPod like a year or two ago, I remembered the song. The beat came up in my head, which is surprising given my dreadful memory. But I basically then searched up the song, found the name for it, listened to it a bit, and then bought it on iTunes. And it's now part of my bath time playlist, and I listen to it all the time when I'm taking a bath. Right, so Sorry, a bit of story time with Silver there. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of this thing. 11 of you in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I do like Prodigy. Prodigy are good. Narayan and Firestarter are two of my favourites. L2 to place. Circle to detonate. That's doable. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, Firestarter and Narayan. That should be enough to get rid of it. So we're going to make a swift exit out of here. After we blow this sky high. Then we're not having to deal with it later. Also, bear with me, we have camos to pick up. Oh god, we're lucky that didn't aggro anybody. Oh my god. Put the silencer on. We're gonna need the camo. That's a problem. Because that means we might get seen. Prodigy were good live. Dude, you actually got to see Prodigy live? That's really cool. Okay, let's eat another bit of Indian gavial. Let's crock it.
Can't complain.
Eat that yummy crock. Who's a better singer, Max or Keith? I don't really want to... I gotta be honest. Cool. I don't particularly want to be the one to judge, to be fair. I just enjoy Prodigy in general. I do. Right. We are up in the air. It's much more likely they're going to see us in general. Better the croc than the parrot. Okay. So we're going to have to blow that helicopter. Shame about Keith Flint. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. He died, didn't he? Right, we're going to shake this guy down for some equipment. Right, hang on. We're gonna have to blow this chopper as well. So, chat, can I get a kaboom, please? I think a moment as special as this demands a kaboom. So you see that helicopter? Right. I just ate, what did you eat? He just ate a gavial. Those are super endangered. Yeah? Leo, chat, remember how in the original playthrough, this helicopter terrorized us? Can we get a kaboom, please, guys? 3, 2, 1. Kaboom. That's not getting back up later. And dudes, I'm gonna be honest, right? It's been annoying me because for the last sort of hour and a bit since I had my dinner, I had a sesame seed stuck in my teeth from sushi rolls, and it's just come loose now, and it's such a relief because it was annoying me so badly. All right, can't shit this guy down. Not carrying anything worthwhile. Right, time for us to take on Ocelot. Classic Snake has been avenged. Yeah, that chopper will not be bothering us now.
Good, you've reached the relay station, but stay alert. First, enter the cave through the crevice. Eva was right when she said that operating in an unknown jungle at night is extremely dangerous.
No kidding.
My former outfit, the SAS, we'd always be sure to set up camp before sunset and wait until daybreak before setting out again. Being able to stay in that abandoned factory...
Oh yeah, he was former SAS, wasn't he?
You ought to be thanking Eva.
Major, what's this temptation Eva was talking about?
In the Old Testament of the Bible, Eve was seduced by
Oh,
a
it's the
snake
biblical
into
side
tasting
of
the fruit
things.
knowledge. By eating the forbidden fruit, Adam and Eve disobeyed God's command and were cast out from the Garden of Eden. Thus, it was the snake who led mankind into original sin.
The Bible.
Come to think of it, I did break a rib in the virtuous mission. Maybe that's where Eva came from.
But the one who tempted Adam into eating the forbidden fruit was Eve. You may be working together, but she's still a KGB operative. Don't let your guard down.
I don't intend to.
Good. He lets his trousers down later, but that's not the point.
Snake, your number one priority.
Right, well, Sig didn't say anything about that chopper.
Hey, Snake, remember back at... Sounds like the Cobra unit's...
We had this in the last playthrough. By eating the forbidden fruit that God put there. That always cracked me up, says Marcus. I mean, dude, you're actually making me question things that I never really considered. You're right. Why was the forbidden fruit put there by God in the first place? I never considered that. Leo says, and as punishment for its role in the whole thing, God curses it to crawl on its belly for eternity. Huh. I knew that already. But I never took a moment to question, like, why did God put the forbidden fruit there to begin with? Was that a test to kind of gauge the purity of mankind or something? When's Alien Trilogy? It'll be a while, dude. It'll be a while, dude, because we have to finish all of this first. To be fair, Alien Trilogy was just going to be a gap filler. I was not going to do a full playthrough.
The crevice leading to the cave is to the north of that base. Keep heading north.
Can do. It's just going to be a one-off episode. We're not necessarily going to finish it. It's just going to be part of our Silver Tries series where we stream games or play games as a one-off.
Snake, you said Eva said her Mauser was a Type 17, right?
Yeah, what about it?
That model was produced in the 1920s in a weapons lab in the Shaanxi province in China. The cartridge part sticks out lower than the original to accommodate 45 caliber rounds.
It'll be
The
after we
barrel and
finish this
chamber are
game,
a little
though.
bit thicker too. But most telling of all, it's got Chinese characters engraved on both sides of the frame like you saw. And that firing stance Eva was talking about where you hold the gun horizontally, that's a trademark of the Chinese. Just like you were saying,
Interesting.
when you're firing in full auto mode, the muzzle jump effect gives you a horizontal strafing motion. They say it's especially deadly in indoor and close-range mop-up actions. The Japanese called it bandit shooting and used to dread it. Makes you wonder where she learned to shoot like that.
Is the chopper mentioned now that we've blown it up or not?
There's a gun emplacement in...
No.
There's a gun emplacement installed.
Nobody seems to want to mention it.
If you manage to get...
We'll just leave. I don't want to get caught unnecessarily. We'll go and take on Ocelot. Rawr. The campiest man to ever be a camp man. Yeah, Luna's fine. She's always been a sweetie, Leo. She's always been a sweetie. Right, let's go. We have a date with Destiny. And a meerkat, apparently. No. But still. Here we go.
You're here at last.
That I am.
Looks like the boss's info was right.
Love the gunplay.
Now you've made me taste bitter defeat.
Love the gunplay. Rawr! I love it.
I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now.
Bring it on, Ocelot.
All of you, leave us.
That little Ocelot cat call there. Rawr!
It's just you and me. No one to get in our way.
That sound makes you uneasy.
Ocelots are proud creatures.
I don't see why you have an army of cats. Look at the gunplay, guys. Look at how smooth it is. Look at that. I like young Ocelot in this, I do. I think he's fun.
12 shots.
This time, it's either now I have 12 shots or this time I have 12 shots.
This time I've got 12 shots.
I thought it was this time I've got 12 shots. Draw. Come on, Ocelot, do it.
Draw.
Did you watch the motion capture after watching me stream this game, dude? Because if it was my stream that kind of got you into looking at it, I'm really glad that you did check it out. The motion capture for the gunplay, they got a professional, like, frickin', you know, he was like an actor or a professional gunfighter for stage plays or something. It was really cool. This is gonna be difficult for us. Dude. Trying to aim here is tricky. Oh my god. Every time we get hit, it knocks us out of aim. This is causing us problems. Okay, it's gonna be tricky.
Felt a tension like this before. That's so different from simply changing a clip.
Are the subtitles turned off?
This reload time is exhilarating. Yes! It's the heart of a duel.
Here we go.
I'll back you up. Fire!
Oh my god, we're taking a lot of damage here. We're taking a lot of damage. Gunshot wound. We're getting rinsed. Having to freaking aim like this with the controls been as finicky as they are? Don't touch the sides. Use a knife to remove a bullet. I mean, Duke can ricochet his shots. Right, hang on.
Felt a tension like this before. Fight fair! That's so different from simply changing a clip.
Guess who got us some more peanut M&Ms? I love them so much. Yes! Also pleased with this. I've had Killzone recommended, but I've never played it. I cannot say I've played it. But yeah. Really happy to see that you are going for those and pretzels. I haven't had pretzels in a while, man. Need to heal up a bit. I'm healing. I am injured. I am healing.
Can't hide forever. How dare you? What's the matter?
Try that.
Hide forever.
I call it thinking food. Ah, yes. I mean, to be fair, peanut M&Ms are the intellectual man's choice, so therefore they are thinking food. I can accept this. This is going to be a scrap.
Amazing. I never knew reloading could be so thrilling in the middle of battle.
He's getting too excited reloading his guns. Alright, that's good. We need to get the headshot. Sony, you went wrong with your PS3. I'll just keep playing my 360. Hope this song has helped you understand. Wait, what? Said Killer 3. Don't you... Oh, okay, it's a song. Okay, I was reading what you put there without the context, and I was so confused. Nice. We need that headshot. He's doing quite a bit of damage to us. We need to heal. Heal up. I don't think he sees us. I'm healing a bit, also, lot be nice.
Come out and fight, you coward! You coward! Had enough yet? Come out and fight, you coward! Come on. Not bad.
Stealthed him. Nice. Oof. He's got a freaking tranquilizer dart in his freaking cheek.
Found you. Here it comes.
He's still got a freaking tranquilizer dart in his face. Here we go.
Major, I can't just sit back and watch. Major.
We're gonna die at this rate. Alright, we need to get down. We're in danger. And I mean danger, danger. I don't think he knows where we are. Let's keep it that way. We've taken a lot of damage. I'm healing also a lot. In my defense, the remake's wonky controls makes it very hard to play if you're used to the originals. I'm just healing. It takes a minute.
Fight fair. What's the matter?
Got him. Stealth. Here comes the pain.
Found us.
I don't know what blue blood is. Oh, that's grim. That's a bit bleak.
We'll meet again.
We will. Down we go. We're in. Wow, we can't see in there. That's dark. Right. Give me a sec, chat. I am just tweaking our YouTube settings, and then we will carry on. So it's very dark. We're probably gonna need the cigarette here. You also need the animal costume. Yeah, it's not just dark like in the original. This is pitch black. So yeah, we're gonna have to get the light on that. We're probably gonna have to be a very, very bad snake and smoke, I imagine. It's the only way we're gonna see. Cool. Now then, how many of you are still in? We still have 8 of you in. Hi guys. Hello. Quiet night tonight, but still always fun to have the regulars in. One minute, guys. I'm just tweaking my stream settings. Good. This should be good. Jay's still with us. Right. Good. We need food. We do actually need food. And we also have to speak to the colonel on the radio. Or major, sorry.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Major.
Snake.
Are you all right? You're not hurt?
No. That was a hell of a drop.
Just gonna fix my hair.
Fine. Looks like there's no way back up, though.
I see. Well, anyway, it's good to hear you're not injured. Slipping and falling may not have been part of the plan, but getting into that cave was. Proceed further into the cave. The cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
All right. But it might take me a while to get through this cave.
Are you hurt?
No.
Is it the enemy? Did they set a trap for you?
Not that either.
Then what is it?
It's dark in here.
Dark.
Yeah, there's no light anywhere. I should have brought a flashlight with me.
So what you're saying is that it's going to take you a while because you don't have a flashlight.
Right.
Snake, if you don't have a flashlight, you should be looking for a substitute. I tell you, American soldiers these days rely too much on ready-made equipment.
Back in my day.
Go again.
What was that?
Nothing.
American soldiers
Nothing.
rely too much on ready-made equipment. And not only that, they can't seem to grasp that one piece of equipment can have multiple functions. Back when I was in the SAS, we never had that problem. We were trained to use every piece of equipment in as many ways as possible. If you don't have a flashlight, look for something else. You need to develop flexible, innovative thinking if you want to... Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah, of course I am.
First, take a look at what you're carrying with you now. Don't you have anything that can provide you with some light?
Right. Okay. Innovative, flexible thinking. Good God help us. This is me we're talking about. Innovative and flexible? Well, flexible is definitely not in my vocabulary. If I turn on a strange angle, I tend to pull half my bodily muscles. Not half of them, but a fair few. You back in a bit? We'll be streaming for a while yet, Samuel. Probably for about another hour and a half. It is Saturday night, so hey. We'll drop a save too.
Do you want to save?
Yes, please. I would like to save. We haven't saved since yesterday.
Snake, have you seen 007 from Russia with Love?
A 007 movies.
Real spies are nothing like James Bond. It's pure fantasy.
Snake, I don't think the Major's going to like you saying that.
And even though it's fiction, I can't help but comparing myself to Bond.
What exactly don't you like about James Bond? I mean, is it the fantastic gadgets, the cars, the guns?
Major,
Snake,
Major's a
wouldn't
fan.
you like to have a gun shaped like a pen?
what good is a pen gonna do me in the jungle? I look like a fool.
Then what about a snake-shaped gun? You could make it look like you're grappling with a giant snake and then get a shot in on the enemy while they're distracted. Ha!
Okay, now you're being ridiculous.
We'll make you a snake-shaped
Love it.
gun that folds
Love
up and
it.
fits into
A
an
snake-shaped
attaché case.
gun.
Will you give it a rest?
Oh, I get it. You're worried about how to handle the ladies, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. To tell
Good
you the truth,
lord.
I don't like the idea of playing hanky-panky with enemy femme fatales either. But that's part of Bond's appeal.
Bit of
You can learn a
hanky-panky
thing or two
works
from him.
fine.
I mean, what about this Eva? What are you planning to do with her?
I don't even trust her yet.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't let yourself get involved. This is a game of spy versus spy. She's using you just as much as you're using
Would
her.
be nice if we could get a cult python in this game, Leo.
You've got to grab the initiative, and to do that, you have to get the upper hand in the relationship. That's what a spy is supposed to do.
Get the upper hand. I don't think
Spiffing.
I'm cut out for that mission.
Maybe if you change your code name to 00 Snake.
Major.
007 is the biggest thing to come out of England since the Mayflower. I wouldn't be
It's still the
surprised
most
if they made
culturally
20
iconic
more of
movie
those
franchise
movies.
as well.
Didn't you know? The Major is a huge James Bond fan. Don't get him worked up like this.
Worked up.
Maybe you don't realize this, but now that you've got him started talking about Bond, I'm going to have to listen to him lecture for a whole
That doesn't
hour
sound like a
after he
bad
gets off the
thing.
radio.
You have my sympathy.
It's too bad you can't enjoy such a great movie, though.
I guess I'm just one of those people who can't enjoy spy flicks.
But what else would you say is one of the most, like, culturally relevant British movie franchises, Leo? I can't think of anything else. If you right, you know, culturally, if you say to me the most culturally relevant frickin' or one of the most culturally relevant British movie franchises, the first thing that comes to mind is James Bond. And you know what I've said as well? Sorry, I love the Cornetto trilogy, but I'm still thinking Bond comes out on top. Also, Bond is one of those things that makes me feel proud to be British. It really does. Are there any Orton frogs in here? Let's have a Russian ration.
I'm gonna puke.
Oof. Daniel Craig destroyed it. Daniel Craig and Sean Connery, the first and the last, are my two like favorites. They legit are. I genuinely like Daniel Craig as Bond. Okay. Is there a frog around? Yeah, Bronson never really hit my radar, to be fair. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh, too realistic. Oh, too realistic. Just eat it and don't look at it. Eat it and don't look at it. Or talk to paramedic about it, then eat it and don't look at it. Too realistic. Fish phobia. Oh, no. Paramedic.
I know you have your cigars. You should at least be able to see the ground in front of you if you use a cigar. Try lighting one up.
Can do. Paramedic.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs.
Oh,
Their
God.
most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a
Barry
reticulated
Nelson is
python
the
about,
first
pay
James
close
Bond, Casino
attention to
Royale
your
54.
surroundings.
Wasn't
Otherwise,
Casino
you could
Royale
eat before you
54
even know it's
basically a
there.
comedy, though?
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Or like
Why
a
else would I
satirical
be asking?
taste? Or satirical take?
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Let's see what she says about the maroon shark. Oh, 67's the comedy one. I didn't even know there was one in 54. I genuinely thought frickin' Connery was the first. Hang on. Try again.
I see you've caught yourself a maroon shark.
Maroon
The
shark.
maroon shark is found mostly in Southeast Asia, but it's not actually a shark. It's related to the carp. It's also known as the red-finned cigar shark, the river barb, and the sultan fish.
Interesting. So how does it taste?
According to the guide, it's good, but it's kind of oily and it has a lot of little bones.
Yeah, I genuinely
Funny.
thought.
I never worry about the little things.
So I gathered.
I genuinely thought that I didn't think there was a Bond movie in 54. I thought Connery was the first. I'm a bit educated here. Okay. Okay. Probably need to equip the cigar. So we can see. We have the cigar equipped. Let's get smoky. Right, okay. We got some stamina recovery, so that's alright. We'll get a torch first and we'll carry on. Okay. Well, hello, more mangrove crabs. Time for a cheeky bit of crab battle. Crab battle! Bit of crab battle. Save the silences. Battery. AK ammo of all things. Where do we get the K? Like, where do we get the K? Daniel Craig only got 2 good movies. Oh, dude, for me, Casino Royale and Skyfall. Best 2. Skyfall was amazing. I watched that with Suki at her place when I was stateside. In fact, no. Wait, well, not her place per se. I watched it when we were together in a big freaking multiplex cinema. Huge screen. Amazing. As I said, the bit where the freaking MI6 choppers come with the Union Jacks on the side, and you just see Bond there, felt very patriotic, man. It stirred up a bit of patriotism in me, I'm not gonna lie. Right. No autumn frogs. No time to cry. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was Casino Royale and Skyfall, which were the best two. Skyfall's amazing. That and the opening song by Adele is just absolutely fantastic. You don't like No Time to Die? Quantum Solace, in my opinion, was Daniel Craig's weakest Bond film. Oh no, not necessarily his weakest performance, but the weakest film out of Yeah, dude, of course Suki's watched a Bond movie with me. There's crabs everywhere, dude. Movie had way too many camera cuts. What, No Time to Die? I hear the rivets of a frog. Hello, frog buddy. You will come with me alive, sir. We have an otten frog. Oh, oh. Angry snake. He doesn't realize that he is on the food chain, and I am an eater of his kind. I summon the snake eater. Dun 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 dun. Showtime. Oh, more things to shoot. Would you look at that? What the hell is that thing? We got one in the last stream. I still don't know what it is and feel very uncomfortable about its presence. There's bats in there. We'll have to come back to that bit later. I think the torch is under here. Yep. Willy Pete grenade on the torch. Yep. I didn't know Born Conspiracy had a game. Taiwanese Cobra. Right. We'd better get the... Oh yeah, we do have the AK. We picked it up earlier. I forgot about that. Sorry. Bloody miles away. Right, so we're going to need the torch and we're going to need grenades there for the pain later. Wait, did I de-equip it by accident? Hang on. No, we didn't. Oh, it's in the weapon window. No, it's fine. I was blind, now I can see. You made a believer out of me. I'm moving on up now. Oh, out of the darkness, my light shines on, chat. Yeah. We'll eat the, Should we try the Taiwanese Cobra? Let's see what paramedic says about the Taiwanese Cobra, eh?
I see you've caught yourself a Taiwanese cobra.
Indeed we
Taiwanese
have.
cobra is native to Taiwan and southern China. It's quite vicious and carries a potent neurotoxin in its fangs. Be careful. If it bites you, go into the survival viewer immediately and use the cure option to inject yourself with serum.
Sounds interesting.
Don't ask me.
Don't ask me.
The guide doesn't say. If you absolutely have to know, then you'll just have to try it yourself and see.
I didn't say anything.
But you were going to ask, weren't you? About the taste?
Maybe.
Hey,
I'll talk to you later, Snake.
what's good, you cheeky crumpet? What's good, you happy koala? How we doing? Turu, couple of shrimp on the barbie, all such things. Hope you are well. We're playing for like another hour. You've come at a good time, as I'm sure all the women in your life tell you. Turu copy, you've come at a good time. So yeah. Sorry, I'll stop being a barbarian now. I actually slept well. Hence why I'm assuming you're here early. A Bug's Life 64. But I thought Bug's Life was a PS1 game. I didn't think it had a 64 frickin' port. They do indeed always say that. You slept well. I had a good breakfast for the first time in a while because typically I don't eat breakfast. So, yeah. Good on you, my guy. We're gonna have to get Senor's shotgun. We are gonna have to get Senor Shotgun. Superman 64 was supposed to be on the PS1. Oh my god. Oh my lord, I don't know how I feel about that. Genuinely dumb. Well, concerned would be a good start. We can't go there yet, that's the pain fight. Hang on. True story. Oh god. Hang on. We don't have the shotgun yet, meaning we're gonna have to go back. We need the shotgun for this fight. I'm sure it's in here. We do have to try and get it. Okay. We're going to do a splore. A thorough splore. So the bats don't seem to care. Which is very nice of them. They're just like, no, we ain't bothered. Screw your torch flame, homie. And I say to them, that ain't very nice. And they're like, we don't care. What's happening, y'all? Toonie, my bro. How are we? Pull up a seat, slam the like button alongside Mr. Jacob. Just wanted to let you guys know you're all invited to my Taco Tuesday party. Oh god, here we go. Do I dare ask for context?
Ah, tasty.
Okay, so the reticulated python. Let me know if y'all can make it. Bit of cheeky taco. I take it my mileage will vary here. Bit of frog. They do look very bulbous, don't they? We'll keep hold of the Kenyan mangrove crab for now. We are gonna have to find this shotgun before we do anything. Okay. Right. Torch. Oh, this does just lead to the pain fight. Which means we need to find this shotgun before we go, because we need something to break the pain's armor. Otherwise, this will be a really long fight. I can't remember where we picked it up from in the last stream. I genuinely can't. Any pointers? Pink tacos. No, I'm not feeding this line of conversation, even if the temptation is there. I'm not feeding it, even if it is tempting. I'm not feeding the pink taco discussion. Yeah, we'll use the doubling back function. I would say please excuse my immaturity, but hey, it be me. Okay, so that does lead there. We will have a specific clip for chip and dip where you can put whatever sauce you want in your... I am not reading that back, Toonie. All I'm gonna say is chocolate sauce or go home. I'd say that's about fair. I mean, I've never tried chocolate sauce with chips. But yeah, you get the sweet and savoury effect going on. Yeah, so we're gonna have to double back. How you feeling, by the way? Better, my man. Better. Like I said earlier, I'm back to about 70-80%. So I'm mostly there. Very tired after very tired after an eventful day, I will say. Oh, it's an underwater bit. That's why. Very tired, been kind of a busy day. But I've just been... I really probably should have rested today. Oof. Brutal. Wait, what's here? What's here floating around? Is that a random ration of all things? Hey, there are 10 of you in. You sound tired. Oh, I am tired. But we're still going to stream for another kind of 40 minutes at least. So yeah, I'm tired, but I'm feeling better. I went out today when I really should have rested. And spent some time with friends at the hobby shop playing cards. Probably should have rested though, because I am worn out. We'll eat the cheeky ration.
I've had enough.
But apart from that, like I said, 70% of the way there. How are you anyway, Tooney? You always seem like a very, very upbeat and proactive guy, which is good. We like that. We do. Marcus says, I feel like I haven't drawn anything in ages. I feel like I'm getting rusty. Time to start sketching again. Some days I don't feel like myself. Maybe just life-work balance. You'd be surprised how work-life balance is a very important thing. You would be surprised how, when I last went to go and see Suki, the realization that I really needed to unplug from everything, from my part-time jobs to even having some time just away from YouTube, really, was unlike all my other freaking errands and freaking projects that I don't give enough time to myself, and I'm guilty of doing it right now. Like, I've been out all day, despite having been sick and like dealing with minor injuries and sickness all week. I went out today to spend time with friends because my buddy Ace was basically saying to me, "Why are you here if you're still kind of ill?" And I said to him, "Because I'd rather be out here miserable than sitting at home. Well, I'd rather be here feeling ill and slightly miserable than at home feeling ill and slightly miserable." So yeah, you get it, guys. You get it. Norbert plays strip poker with strange men at the store called Kinky Fox. Good lord. Good lord. Go on with yourself. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is strip poker, my guy. I think that's a very, very large overstatement. Hang on, I'm just checking. I don't think we can get up here, can we? No, we can't. Though the graphics are absolutely delicious in this game. They are, and you can't take that away from it. But yeah. Yeah, you don't get long. You don't get long, and the swimming takes it out of your boy Snake. Wait, why am I stuck? Hang on, that did not go well. You guys always somehow in... Boo. My sense of direction has just collapsed. Oh Lord. Boo to you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, so there is another connecting point. I think there's even some ammo there. We do need to get the shotgun. Right, hang on. I'm gonna Google search the shotgun location. Because we need that. We do need it. Big time. Location MGS 3. I'm just checking where it is. I am just checking where the shotgun is. See if it's in the same place it was before. Okay, so it is in the cave network. I was right, it is in the cave network. Oh, I see now. Right. Here I've been running around in circles like an idiot. This is how you know it's the silver experience. We're standing there in the dark like a big pain. Are there any movies you do like, Samuel? It feels like you've made a consistent list of movies to complain about. Right. Okay. The Rock was good. I mean, that's fair. I think we've been to the, I think we've gone to the wrong spot here. That dog paddle is looking a bit rough. Again, Bad Boys. Another good movie choice. Toonie, it's no wonder some of your messages get blocked, dude. It's no wonder. Right path, apparently. Again, Die Hard. Can't disagree, very good movie. Oh, there's a whole other path that I didn't see on the map. Sorry, that's on me. Commando's in the Schwarzenegger movie. Yeah, Commando's also a good choice. Wait, it said go to the right. So I did. What else am I missing? We do have to get this shotgun. It's non-negotiable. Okay, we're down. Oh look, frog. They do seem pretty cute, don't they? Let's eat the crab.
Pretty tasty.
Pretty tasty. We're gonna stockpile frogs as well. Why? Heck if I know. Just seems like a good idea. It's funny, because, with what Tooney said a minute ago. Like, we have the freaking large nose gene in my family. Because we have a Norman heritage, which is basically French-Danish. With the equivalent of pastries. Right, you know what I'm gonna do? Since my sense of direction is collapsing. You tend to find people that hail from Normandy in France. Ah, we went the wrong way. Now I feel like an idiot, see? We were going, well no. It's right here. All we had to do was go ahead the whole time. People that hail from Normandy in France, which is where my ancestors hail from, they tend to have very, like, prominent, sharp facial features, and especially men, and quite prominent noses. Ooh, snow uniform. So yeah, your mileage may vary. I'm sure I've said that more than once in tonight's stream. That's like our tagline for tonight's stream. If I made a movie, I feel like it needs to be called Your Mileage May Vary. And why did I briefly think that piece of cake looked like balls then? My eyes, dude. But yeah, the power of genetics. Supernatural. I've heard of it, but I've not really watched it a lot. Give me the rundown, Tooney.
The cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
I've heard. I'm so sorry. I'm tired. I've heard the first season of The Boys is actually really good.
You want to save?
Go on then.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real
Invasion of the Body Snatchers was a scary one.
No, you don't get it.
The
Precisely because it's
was it
realistic. with the images jumping out of the screen at you.
70s?
It makes for a nice escape from
Which one was it? Was it in the
I have
70s?
to admit it made my eyes tired. It was really intense.
Invasion
Unfortunately, they don't make very many of
of
those
the
movies
Body
anymore.
Snatchers.
When did it come out?
I was still in
1978 film.
college, so probably about 10
With
years
Donald,
ago.
was it
Guess
Sutherland?
I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with
Yeah,
console
Donald Sutherland,
versions of video cassette
1978.
recorders.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That film is still very scary to me to this day.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Fourth wall breaking. Yeah. You said you had breakfast for the first time in a while. What did you have to break the streak? Well, because I wasn't feeling very good today, I didn't want to go to shop on my own. So I actually went up there, or I went up that way with my cousin, and we had breakfast together before she had to go to work. And we stopped in this nice little this nice frickin' cafe actually. And the owner's like he sounds like Italian or something. Real nice gent. And he has like a cafe that's open into the early afternoon. And I had a big plate of really nice fluffy scrambled egg on buttered toast with a side of smoked salmon and a pot of chamomile tea. So we went kind of through this morning. Pot of chamomile tea, scrambled egg on toast with smoked Scottish salmon slices, and it was so good, so good. It's very, very rare that I eat before frickin' lunchtime, but that made it worth it. Oh, dude, I love my sliced salmon. Dude, tinned salmon and salmon paste? Hell no. But sliced, fresh Scottish salmon? You can't beat it. My dad was the one that got me into it. A good few years ago, he started getting in smoked salmon as a thing that we always do for Christmas morning. And, yeah. We had smoked salmon on Christmas morning, and that gave me a real taste for it. And, dude, now, whenever I can get hold of reasonably priced Scottish salmon, because the nice, good quality stuff, and especially the cured or flavored stuff, is crazy. It's not cheap. Or, like, getting a reasonable amount of it can actually be quite expensive. Like, just getting a couple of small slices can set you back maybe 5 or 6 quid. So even a reasonably sized amount is expensive. But when I can find it, good quality, good branded Scottish smoked salmon that's either flavored or just lightly cured, always jump on that. And I enjoy it. Case in point, when it came to the food shopping on, God, what day was it? It would have been Friday. Got some smoked salmon, and wouldn't you know it, I'm actually going to, since I had breakfast today, and I actually felt better for it. Sorry, this has digressed into a story time with Silver. Please be patient with me. Since I actually enjoyed having breakfast, and dude, I felt better for actually having a proper, wholesome breakfast than I did just, say, going to a freaking fast food joint or grabbing a greasy sandwich from a shop. since I enjoyed it so much, I'm gonna like break the streak a second time tomorrow, and instead of having some of that smoked salmon for lunch, I'm gonna put it on some buttered crumpets and have it with some buttered crumpets for my breakfast tomorrow. Granted, it'll be a late breakfast. It'll be about 11 o'clock. We'll call it brunch. Your ass making me want to get some salmon and cream cheese bagels. My man, at your earliest opportunity, get some. Go on, you won't regret it. Time to fight the pain.
I've caught you at last. We are the sons of the boss.
Oh, that looks good. The graphics, man. I am the pain. Hornet Soldier, the pain.
I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination.
World of anguish beyond my imagination. Are we talking about when the Chinese is shut and I want a takeaway on a freaking Friday night?
Let's get started.
Right. Okay, we're gonna need grenades on the weapon wheel. I think I need to adjust a bit of the audio balancing for some of these fights. Right, so we need... Torch can go, grenade is good. M37, oh my god, we're overweight. Get rid of the stun grenades. TNT can go as well. Directional mic's just taking up weight. Right. Right. Active sonar. We need the compass, we can't take that off, that's important. I've not been using the anti-personnel sensor. Turn that off anyway. I like the active sonar and motion detector. Fake death pill's always good. So is life medicine. Yes, but Norbert, you don't need to go to a Chinese just to get chips and a tub of curry sauce, your standard Chinese order. Oh man, you know how that vexes me. Dude, right? Dude, right? I am never, ever gonna forget that time when I was at the, one of the local Chinese takeaways. And, my old man was with me, actually. This was a good few years ago. And it just, right, so you know how, like, the veggies and the stir-fried veggies, or the nice crunchy fresh vegetables in your curry, or your mixed meat dishes are like the best, like the best bit of the Chinese, especially the freaking bean sprouts and the really lightly done onions and like the cashew nuts as well, that to die for. So this woman comes in, and she literally, so it's one of those moments where somebody's acting the negative stereotype, basically. And I'm not one to judge. I'm genuinely not like that. Unless somebody is acting the stereotype, and it really gets me. This lass walked in, and she was a heavier set woman, and she's like, I want a chicken curry, no peas, no onions, no vegetables. She's like, I want a mixed stir fry, you know, no peas, no onions, no vegetables. And she proceeds to reel off 4 of the best, like, freaking mixed meat and vegetable freaking items. I think she also got a Szechuan as well, which Szechuan, even though it's very spicy, is freaking delicious. She reels through, like, 4 different menu items, takes all the vegetables out of them, and then even takes the freaking peas out of the fried rice. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but you are behaving the stereotype. You don't want veggies in anything? I'm sorry, love, but could there be a reason that you are a big lass? And I'm not trying to be judgmental, because I am not a skinny guy. I piled on 3.5 stone, nearly 4 stone during the pandemic that I never burned off, and I'm just like, good lord, really? Why'd you oh, dude, right? My old man was struggling to hold it together. It was like something out of, you know what, it's like a comedy sketch. It's actually like a comedy sketch, right? So, stereotypically large, heavy-set woman walks in to a Chinese restaurant and proceeds to order a good handful of items, removing all the vegetables from all of them, including the peas and even the peas out of the fried rice. And I'm just like, this is like something out of a comedy sketch. It's like a stereotype. I was dying. My old man was smirking. He was struggling to hold it together. And then him smirking and laughing was making me, like, almost smirk and laugh. And we're sitting there and we're struggling to hold it together. And then this lass sits down and starts watching the freaking TV in the front of the takeaway above the counter. And we're struggling, man. We're struggling. Anyway, sorry. Bit of a story time with Silver there. It's not even the fact that, you know, it's the fact that she was acting the stereotype. I mean, dude, you've seen it. You know what I mean when somebody acts the stereotype. Mashed potatoes, salmon, and some steamed rice. That sounds nice. Very beautiful. Sounds yummy. Headshot aiming's better, I will say. Headshot aiming's much better in this. Like, be honest with me, chat. Was I out of order for Was I out of order for feeling like this big lass was acting as the stereotypical big lass by walking into a freaking takeaway and proceeding to take all of the vegetables out of her entire freaking 5 menu item order? And then I'm thinking to myself, right, outside of the stereotype, after that fact I'm thinking, your constipation must be immense. You need vegetables and fibre. You may not enjoy vegetables and fibre, but your insides like them. Otherwise you'll be straining out freaking cement blocks when you go to the shitter. Right, armor's up. Sorry, I got onto a right digression there. Get off! Broken. You should have tapped her on the shoulder and reminded her of that. I'm like, dude, I'm not saying we all have perfect freaking lifestyles. Like, I'll be real, right? I don't eat vegetables every night, and I don't. But I would honestly say a good maybe 3 nights of the week, I try to have a healthy home cooked meal, or at least a ready meal that's freaking like got, you know, veggies and potatoes in it and that kind of thing. And I do, or whenever the opportunity arises, I take advantage of my old man's cooking. And, dude, I make a point of trying to have veggies a few times a week. I really do. So it's not one of those... Really? Get off! Anyway, sorry. Sorry about the digression. Oh, burn damage. Sneaky. Is it weird that I internalized this one moment so much, and it was the comedy aspect of it that made me do it? Like, dude, I'm gonna be real, right? I know I'm digressing so hard while we're, like, literally fighting the pain. But, speaking of pain, if you've ever had constipation, that ain't fun. That ain't fun. It's not a good time. Now, right, there was this one... The last time I was at Suki's, there was a period of about 5 days where I didn't have any veggies, and I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. And by God did my insides remind me, because there was one point at her sister's, and I think I mentioned this before when we were staying over at her sister's, while she was helping take care of the kids, the niece and nephew, that you're creating a very seasoned digital footprint. Oh God. In what sense? That they made that harder. We're nearly dead. Oh my God, we're gonna die. They've made this harder. Talking about constipation pain, maybe? Yeah, dude, I didn't have veggies for like 5 days. And I tell you, we stayed over at a sister's house, and I needed to use the bathroom. My God, I had to dig my freaking heels into the bathroom floor and squeeze that fluffer out. And I was howling like a werewolf. It was like, hee! It was not pleasant. I have not forgotten it, and I don't want to... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't ever want to experience that that again. Like, never again. It was not fun, put it that way. We're gonna die here, aren't we? I didn't want to use that. Right, broke him. No, but you're fired. After that one, you're fired. This might be the one. This might be the one time where stream chat is like, okay, so we you know, we probably do appreciate not needing to know that one. Hang on. Oh God, we're gonna die here. I enjoy all story times with Silver. I'm getting so sick of this guy's armor. Screw your hornets, homie. Yes, Form 2. Form 2. Stage 2. He's a pretty boy, isn't he? Right? That sound there. That was me. That was me on Suki's sister's porcelain throne. It was not good. It was not good. The bullet bees move quicker. Oh god.
Snake, you've got bullet bees burrowing inside your body. Bullet bees are the name the pain gives the special hornets he raises inside his own body.
We are dying.
And if they get into your body, your wounds will become worse and worse until you get rid
The
of
bullet bees move way quicker in
If you're
this.
afflicted by bullet bees, go into the
They do.
survival
They
room
move way
immediately
quicker and
use
it's a
Cure
much
to
harder
take them out
fight.
with your knife. Once the bullet bees are out, don't forget to apply styptic and disinfectant to the wound.
You violated your sister. Me and Suki aren't married, so therefore it doesn't count in the sister-in-law territory of violating your sister-in-law's house. I'm not. I mean, yes and no. Yes and no in regards to the violating bit, because I think I may have clogged the shitter. So that, I suppose that's kind of violating the house. But oh, bullet bee in the head. Bullet bee in the head. Disinfected and right. That's just a burn. That's okay. Was that your welcome present? No. Or we could, you know, not grenade. We could not grenade pin. He just immediately armors back up again. Don't bullet bee me. We're dead. Oh, we're dead. Oh, this is gonna be a hard fight.
Snake, respond.
Oh dear.
Snake!
We kinda buggered it, chat. Try again. Good headshot. Swim a bit. Right, okay, he's got a Hornet Tommy gun. Okay, he's armoring up again. Hang on. You have to redo the backpack again. There we go. Okay. M37. I want to say probably the AK-2. The snake is never dead, he's just sleeping. The snake is never dead. Right, okay. Okay, headshots. Ooh, ooh, that hurt. Hang on. Yeah, we are employing a hang on. It's getting quite dire. You know it's getting dire when we employ the sacred hang on. Wonder how this is gonna fire with our wonky aiming controls. Not well. Not well. Can we change that and make it 3-round burst? That's better, it's more focused. Hang on is like your special power up. Yeah, it means we're getting serious. Don't ever leave home without your hang on. I have not run away, I've just... Get back up. We're getting shredded. I'm still gonna say the controls are partially to blame here. Dive. I don't like how long this is taking me. Right, phase 2. Yippeen. The balaclava's off, he's getting serious. Love that sound. Love it. Absolutely love it. Did you struggle with him playing as this as a kid? No, Jacob. No. And if you saw it, we did this very quickly when we played the original, streamed about a month ago. It's the fact that the control system for the classic gameplay mode in this is completely the aiming and freaking firing controls for the classic freaking camera angle and movement of this. You've got two different controller modes. I'll show you here. I'll explain specifically why I'm struggling. So you've got two modes, right? Controls. You have specifically, wait there, you have legacy controls and you have modern. Modern is your kind of over-the-shoulder, modern camera angle. HUD looks like something out of Call of Duty. Legacy is the original style it had under the PS2. The problem is, however, that the control scheme is not the same limited button mapping, context-sensitive controls of the original. It's completely frickin' jank. It's this kind of... It's not like the original in terms of aiming and firing at all. It's like, what's the best way to put it? It's still got a lot of the core movement mechanics and that kind of thing, but your aiming, firing, and also orientation of weapons is way off because the controls for the weapon systems have been flipped, and you cannot change it to make it completely mirror the original controls, even on Legacy playstyle. So because of that, I've had to kind of rig the controls to make it as closely match what basically 20 years of muscle memory have become attuned to. So my reaction times are slower, and that's getting me killed, making me miss prime opportunities to shoot him, and getting me in danger. I want to look up some forums and see if there's a bunch of other people that have a huge issue with this too. You'll find a very stark divide. The legacy mode players are having all the issues, and the newer players using the modern over-the-shoulder control and camera scheme are having no issues at all. They're like, yeah, this is really, really good. Like, this modernized version of the freaking camera and controls is really good. And the legacy players are the ones that are struggling. It's a very, very harsh divide, because I'm having to completely retrain 20 years of muscle memory, and it's a pain. I can't do it. I physically can't do it. We'll get there. Hey Novi, you alright, dude? How are we, dude? Right, he's going for the Tommy gun again. Okay. Okay, right. Almost. Right, armor's broken. Right, get the bullet bees out. Ooh, that hurts. Knife. Oh, no, we don't need bandage. Disinfected, disinfect and bleed. Okay, right. You want to sing Christmas songs in freaking August? Can we not? They never used to be able to get you in the water as well, so that's a problem. Okay, disinfect it, stop the bleeding. So styptic disinfectant, knife. Or you could not. Controllers, god damn it. Yes, Novi. I know it's almost September, but I'd rather we didn't. I'd still much rather we didn't. Thank God it's over. I'll accept Halloween. Halloween is fine. Got the trophy pain relief. Yay.
The pain.
The pain.
The pain. The pain.
His local Chinese is shut too. The pain.
The pain.
Yep, absolutely painful. Okay. Job done, barely. Okay. I mean, Jay's been in most of tonight. Seemed pretty chill. I hope you have enjoyed your week away. You been anywhere nice? Right. It's going to be an absolute freaking nightmare taking on the fear. We don't have the speed and precise aiming required here. It's going to be an absolute ball ache. Hornet stripe camo. I can't believe how much you sound like that singer in that one song. Oh God. Which one? Do I dare ask? In a country far away in a galaxy. Okay. You've been to Naboo. Novi's been on holiday to Naboo. Kanto. Did you catch any Charmanders while you were there? You are legally obligated to catch Charmander. Otherwise, I'll be very sad. Let's eat the Taiwanese cobra. Yeah, eat that bad boy. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. Juicy, juicy cobra meat.
What can I say?
It was alright. Got good stamina recovery back off it for the most part. They've even changed the entirety of the swimming controls as well, Jacob. So you no longer press the X button to move forward in water. You basically have to use the freaking left stick to move, while using the right stick to adjust the pitch. It's freaking... The swimming controls are different, the aiming controls are balked. The only thing that's similar is the general freaking combat, crouching and freaking rolling buttons. The song is called If I Didn't Care by the Ink Spots, and it's you singing 1000%, and I'll literally die on the hill. You recorded that song. What? Your speaker's broke. Dude, I hope I didn't do that. Have my vocals been that bad tonight that we blew up a pair of speakers? I should bloody well hope not. I wonder what the... Wait, we can go back? Where are we? Dude, you can actually go back. You gave Jay's speakers they said compensation then. Constipation. Good lord. I wish I hadn't started this conversation now. I am coming to regret it. Wait, we're doubling back? Well, that was not intentional. The fact that you can is pretty cool, though. Sorry, Mr. Crab. You've been trying to connect them for like 30 minutes and it ain't working. Dude, that's, yeah. That is a bit unfortunate, my guy. It is a bit unfortunate. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put the Pain's camo on. I've never even heard this song, I'm not gonna lie. So we have the Pains camo on. You get spare life med, that's cool. I'll send you $2 dues to sing that song. I've never heard it. Oh god, not Dancing Queen by ABBA. I sent it, he don't want to listen. No, I'm not getting into this. I mean, if you want another fine rendition of if you want another fine rendition of Silver's lyrical prowess, I could give you another frickin' run over of that mixtape. Right, let's see what Sigint says about the camo. Sigint!
The Davy Crockett's that the boss took with her when she defected are mortars that fire nuclear warheads. They're named after Davy Crockett, the hero who died defending the Alamo in the Texas
They
War
are...
of Independence.
Remember the Alamo.
Remember the Alamo.
That's right. The warheads are equivalent to between 10 and 20 tons of TNT. Every building within 150 yards of the hypocenter is completely obliterated. But the warheads the boss had with her were some kind of experimental super bomb. So they're actually even more powerful than that. I don't even want to think about what happened if she used it again. Snake, you know what you have to do.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
So you actually recorded your voice for that song? Yeah. Yep, it's real. It is actually real. I can prove it as well. I can genuinely prove it. Let me find it. I can actually prove it. I've got the vocal track on my PC. It's in the Discord right now. It's in the Discord right now. Like, scroll back up in the main channel, and it's there. That is genuine. I can. Because the voice file is there. Jacob, I will send you the proof. I will send you the proof right now. Hey, Mango. You alright? Let me find it. Let me check it's the right one. Hang on. It's in the Discord chat. It's in our personal Discord chat right now. Right there. That's the first version of the original vocal track. Before I ran it through AI remixing software. How far are we now? After my sluggish struggling with the aiming controls, we've just beaten the pain. The pain has just gone down. Hey, we got Shahir in chat. Hey, dude. You alright? I told you it was my vocal track. I lifted it and remixed it off from AI. Nice to see you subbed. Pleasure, dude. Pleasure. We're about to finish for the night. It's getting to about 11:30. But hey, appreciate you all in. They do indeed fly. Let's get some of the Russian false mangoes. Right, so we need these. Hang on. The aiming controls in its remaster. Well, remake. Frustrating. Right. Get the snake. There we go. Cool. Excellent. We'll go for the reticulated python first.
That's tasty.
That's tasty. Right, very good. Okay. Thank you to all of you who've stopped in tonight. It's been a bit slow, to be honest, but I appreciate the regulars kind of, you know, stopping in and flying the flag. Wait, let me check the map. Okay, it's a bit further up before we leave the area. Reload. So yeah, Jacob, the vocals that you heard in the Hypnotist rap track, they were mine. I just literally ran them through AI uplifting software and completely changed the inflection because yeah, my voice is far too flat for like a freaking rap track. It really is. Silver, could you cover a Mamma Mia? If you think I'm gonna sing ABBA songs, you have another thing coming. You have another thing coming, my guy. Seriously, no. Just no. You did well to lay down that entire track in one go. Must have taken a few tries. Yes, it did. What you're hearing is about attempt 3. What you're hearing is about attempt 3, and that is the first completed version of the overall track. And I let the AI do the rest. And the techno backing track that you heard in it as well, much more straightforward. I let AI lift that as well. Are we gonna kill the end early? No, I want the Moz in the Gant sniper rifle. The end is not going down early, dude. No. We're gonna go for the long slog again. So, we are gonna see if we can get these. We are gonna see if we can get Sigint to talk about the pain camo.
You say they have flying platforms out there? Flying platforms are a type of
But
personal
yeah,
VTOL aircraft.
nice
They were
to
working on those
have
in
you all in
America
chat.
too, weren't they?
Yeah, back in
Nice
the
to see
50s.
you've
They
stopped
were
in for a bit,
supposedly going to
Shahir.
be used for
Appreciate
scouting
it.
and patrol missions, as well as to
Always
spy
nice
for
to see
artillery units and
new people
transport
stopping
troops
in.
into rough territory. They even got an initial prototype off the ground in 1955. But the thing wasn't fast enough, and there were problems with getting it to stop and turn in midair, so they ended up scrapping the project. The ones you see there were built by
How
the
are we
Soviets
doing,
after they
Mango,
got their
anyway?
hands on the American design plans. The American model used a pair of contra-rotating rotors to generate lift, but those Soviet models seem to be using jet engines instead. They must have kept going with their research after the US abandoned its own project. Now they've finally overtaken us.
So you're wearing the black face camo. Call ends. Oof. Not in 2025, we don't. Good God.
Themselves don't seem to be armed,
That's the end of somebody's career and livelihood.
And grenades.
Oh Lord.
The recoil on the Scorpion is low enough so that they should be able to fire one-handed in full auto mode. That gives them some serious firepower.
So, have you noticed as well, chat, that if you go into the camouflage options, all the additional face paint camos, the fun ones, the flag colours, all of them, have all been removed in the place of practical freaking military camo styles. You do actually have the black face paint option though. You've got woodland and you've got splitter for indoor ops. That's about it. We'll keep woodland. Okay, no, dude, no. He'll be able to see us. That's a problem. Got him. Down we go. That solves that problem.
We're being attacked. Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert.
Oh, crap. I miss Lord Crump. Do you really? The flags are in one of the other, like, options, right? Or in the other I like options, right? I just chose I like MGS3. That is what I chose. Now. I don't know, chat. I don't know. We'll figure it out, it's fine. If not, I'm sure there are additional camos. I do want to get the water face camo for the end fight. Shot in the dark here. Shot in the dark. Tree line stops it. Right, he'll go down in a minute. Okay. Kaboom. We're in the clear. Nice. Okay. So, we're going to go and get the extra sniper rifle out the armory. And then we're gonna save and end once we... What time we on? Yeah, dude, it's getting near midnight. It's actually getting near midnight. I'll call it shortly, and then we'll be back on either tomorrow night or Monday. I'm back at work Wednesday, but I'm hoping to squeeze in a couple more streams. Wednesday I will be out the ball game because I've got freaking casework and meetings to attend. But I should be good on the either tomorrow or Monday. I'm surprised you've stayed awake this whole time, dude. You've been like a Trojan. Oh my god, we're -10 with that camo. Let me see. I still need to see if Sigan actually says anything about it. You sound like you sound a little down, Silver. Still feeling under the weather. You know what's funny? Tooney said that earlier, my guy. Tooney said that earlier. And, no. He just said you sound tired. Dude, I am just worn out. I have either been ill or injured all week. I was still not feeling... I was getting over the hill this morning, and I'm starting to feel better now. But, you know, from being either ill or dealing with muscular injuries all week, I am tired out. I need a good night's sleep, and I think having a good night's sleep tonight will be enough to kind of bring me back over the threshold, as it were. That makes sense.
The weapon you've got equipped now is a prototype model of the Mark 22, a suppressor-equipped pistol currently in development by the Navy. It's been modified to act as a tranquilizer gun. The Mark 22 is a heavily modified special ops version of the M39 pistol used as a sidearm by the SEALs. Probably the biggest change from the M39 is that it's got a longer barrel, which allows it to be equipped with a suppressor. And it uses a slide.
Nah, I'll be fine, Mango. I'm just worn out.
But it also means you have to load a new round into the chamber by hand every time you fire. It's also fitted with tall, adjustable sights, so you can use the front and
I'll
rear
definitely
sights
be
to
feeling a bit more upbeat when you next see me in stream, either tomorrow night or Monday.
Good eye. That feature wasn't too popular with guys like you who know their guns. The shear release lever's been taken off as well, meaning the hammer won't fall even with the safety on.
So I can just cock and lock.
That, and you get the added bonus of not having any mechanical noise from decocking, even with the safety on.
It's quiet.
The perfect pistol for a sneaking mission, huh?
It's quiet. Good. So we can keep using that for stealth. I want to see if Sigint mentions the camo before we take it off. We are going to have to take the camo off because it's absolutely killing our stealth index.
Looks like you've got the squares pattern on. Squares is a mountain camo that's basically a bunch of square patterns. It might look conspicuous
Oh no,
at first
sorry.
glance, but it actually blurs the contours of the person wearing it and makes them more difficult to pick out.
Squares.
It
We
should
put the
give
wrong
you a
camo
low
on.
profile against reddish backgrounds like bricks and rusty metal.
Is the professional going to live stream? You've asked me that a few times now, dude. I don't know. Hornet Stripe. Let's see what he says about Hornet Stripe. Wards off hornets, spiders, and leeches. Also allows wearer to tame hornets. That's going to be such a situational camo. Silver do a collab with the professional. Do you think somebody with like 100,000+ subscribers, like more than 100,000, is going to collab with somebody that has 2,700? I doubt it. It's doubtful. Right, let's see what Sigint says about the camo.
Snake, what's that camouflage?
It's called Hornet Stripe. I got it from the pain.
No kidding. Sounds like a pretty unique design. From the looks of it, it's somehow infused with the power of hornets.
The power of hornets?
Hornet camo.
Sure. When you're wearing that outfit, hornets won't attack you. Neither will spiders or leeches. You might even be able to tame the ones that come flying out of a hive.
That, again, very situational. But it might be worth a shot. Good, now we can take this thing off because it's murdering our camo index. Raindrop's probably good here. I like the blue to that as well. Looks very water. Effective when underwater. Camo pattern used extensively by the old German Defense Force. I like that. That camo design looks nice. Right. Did you guys see that graphical glitch? Please don't tell me I wasn't the only one who saw that graphical glitch. Wait, as in professional? As in the big GTA streamer professional? Seriously? I mean, I've got to be honest, right? For all of how busy the original Metal Gear games were for us, compared to now playing the remake, it's kind of crazy. We consistently had, like, what? Sort of 15 to maybe 20, 21 people watching at all times for the Metal Gear stuff. And now that we're playing the remake, we've got probably around 10. I wonder why so few people are actually watching this by comparison. Is it because all the big content creators got it first, I wonder? And I'm just, like, late to the party because, you know, I don't have the golden ticket? This dude used to be in my Discord server, says Jay. I did collabs with him before. He was always saying my friend Patrick. I thought it was... Wait there. I heard there are some performance issues with Delta. I thought it was just PC gamers complaining about 30 FPS though. I've got this locked at 60 FPS performance mode. Which, to be fair, you're not going to get any more than 1080p 60 FPS from my channel anyway. I just don't care. I don't care enough. Like, you will get 1080p 60 FPS. Let's be honest, like, nobody who watches this channel has ever really, like, complained or made issue in any large amount about the, mangoes. Like, that's the spirit. What, you agree with my philosophy? Yeah, I'm honestly expecting people are going to come to me, especially if I'm, you know, at some point in time, and be like, dude, why aren't you streaming at 120 FPS in 4K? And I'm just like, does it really make a difference when 4K is almost barely, conceivable to the human eye? Like, dude, right? I've been a console gamer my whole life, right? And I'll be honest, once we got a nice smooth 1080p 60 FPS, my eyes were opened to how much smoother 60 FPS is compared to 30, alright? And now that I've had a nice comfortable 1080p 60 FPS, I don't want to go back. Good, we got the SDV, or the SVD, but that's enough for me, right? Yeah. There's a nice smooth, correct me if I'm wrong, folks in chat, but there's a nice smooth difference between playing something in 30 FPS and 1080p 60 FPS. And that's enough for me. Wait, what was Jay saying? His wife was still in my server, but I removed her because that's hella awkward that he left, but she stayed. Guess they was mad because nobody was checking their streams out. Basically, all they wanted to do was spam streams in the sharing section. So yeah, I think you could go collab with Bro for sure. Dude would not have. I mean, if I'm ever proven wrong, more power to you. Yeah, dude. A lot of people can barely even tell 30 FPS from well. A lot of people who've been console gamers their whole life don't even make a big difference between 30 FPS and 60. They really don't. Like, my lady Suki's a prime example. She, for the longest time, just didn't care. And, like, couldn't see the difference in frames. She just couldn't see the frame difference. Oh my god. Okay, let's eat some marijuana. But honestly, does it make a difference, right? The point is, like, I might even notch it up a little bit in the future. The way professional reads my comments is hella funny. I'll be, sorry, it'll be funny as hell if I send him a super chat and don't say my name. Marijuana. Yes, I know. It's only one letter off. Nah, dude, I don't care for it. I don't, it's not my jam. Let's see what paramedic says about the arowana.
I see you have a calorie mate.
Oh, we'll do calorie mate first.
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie? It was pretty good.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, but what the hell was it?
What?
Never seen anything like it. What?
Hang on.
You just ate something without even knowing what it was?
Don't be silly, chat.
So, what was it?
Calorie mate is an energy
Hang on, I'm
supplement
just thinking.
that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting?
What?
Furthermore, one of Calorie Mate's biggest advantages is that they are all exactly the same portion size. So no matter how you eat it, you always get the same nutrients, flavor, and calories. Each Calorie Mate has a set number of calories, so it's easy to keep track of your calorie intake. All of the geisha girls in Japan use Calorie Mate for watching their calories.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Interesting. Okay, so we are gonna finish here, and then we'll do the end. We'll do the big cutscene bit, leading into the warehouse in the or tomorrow, or paramedics are we've confirmed. Oh, I love paramedic. I don't know why we retconned her into Dr. Clark and had her killed off screen. So sad.
I see you've caught yourself an arowana. The arowana is an ancient fish that lives in tropical freshwater areas.
That's
Because
terrifying.
of its large size, I don't think you'll be able to capture one alive. Ancient fish like the arowana are living fossils. They've hardly changed their form since the Devonian and Jurassic periods. Other ancient fish besides the arowana include the coelacanth, the starlet, and the knifefish. Almost all organisms on
Did
Earth
she just say
evolved in
knife
various
fish?
shapes and forms, but these fish have kept the same form for hundreds of millions of years. Baffling, isn't it?
Sure.
Well, I can see you're not interested.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ancient fish.
Why?
They're supposed to be huge, aren't they?
You're wondering whether they'd make a good meal.
Yeah.
How many people are in chat, by the way? I think it's 10,
The
right?
guide says they taste just fine for a fish.
Great.
Great. Looks like we're having some sushi chat before we finish. Yeah, that cutscene outside the warehouse is like freaking 15 minutes long. We'll do that bit carrying on tomorrow. Oh god, I can barely look at that. Oh god, don't look at it. Oh god, I can't. Fish phobia, fish phobia. Oh no, no, no. Don't look. Oh god, oh Christ. Christ alive. God help me. Oh. Oh, if I had a crucifix, I'd be clutching it right now. Oh, Jesus. Don't look. Decent stamina recovery. Oh, God. No. I don't know. Just because paramedic mentioned it. Just because paramedic mentioned it. I regret my life choices. Immensely. Be nice. Be nice, Novi. I do like to check how many people are in chat. It's a very important part of the day. It's a very important part of the stream ritual. Anyway, we'll wind it down here. We'll drop save. Nothing from either. Why you're so quiet? There are just some days where stream is very quiet. You like to make sure you're all okay.
I see you found your way to the aqueduct. If you follow it to the north, you'll come to a warehouse used for transporting supplies. Pass through the warehouse, and you'll come out into a forest. The lab where Sokolov is being held is directly to the north of that forest, so head north.
Spiffing. Thank you, Zero.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Yes, please. Thank you, paramedic.
Snake, have you heard of The Last War?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
It's a Japanese movie where the world ends in a nuclear war. Tensions between East and West reach the breaking point.
Oh,
and before
sorry.
anyone can stop it, they launch
Sometimes
the
I don't
ICBM.
realize.
Humanity is wiped out by a
Sometimes
war
I
that
don't
no one wanted.
realize.
The movie depicts that destruction from the eyes of ordinary people. Their simple daily lives are torn apart by the terrible power of a war that has nothing to do with them.
Everybody's afraid of the next big war, but there's only so much that one person can do.
That's why the people who have the power to stop it have to.
Paramedic's right. Paramedic is absolutely right. Anyway, I reckon we'll call. Do you know what? Screw it. We've had a good stream night. We'll do the cutscene. We'll do the cutscene, infiltrate the warehouse, and then we'll save and finish. We'll let it. I'm tired, dude. I'm very tired. And I've been, like I said, I've been ill and injured all week. He's thinking about all the money he spent on this. Yeah, £80 game, dude.
Get your hands off me. I'm not going anywhere.
Really now? How many times must I tell you?
Oh. Ooh, Jesus.
Each time you resist,
Super
your
Mega
lover will
Ultra
suffer the
Deluxe Edition.
consequences. Is that clear?
This wasn't even a collector's edition, it was just a deluxe edition. And even that was more than 80.
Damn you!
Well, basically 80 and some change. A collector's edition, I think, probably would have cost even more. In fact, I'll Google that in a bit. Dude. Dude.
Hold it right there, traitor.
It's also a lot.
Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely.
Love it. Love it. We're about to play gun roulette.
One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh, dude, that's Blake.
Huh. Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield.
Who was in Code Veronica? Volgan's voice actor.
You'd better stay in line from now on.
Imagine if Ocelot had killed Sokolov there, he would have screwed up
The
everything.
Cobras will take care
Yeah.
of him.
I mean, I'd like to think he just hit him in the shoulder. Assumption.
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What?
Oh. They might have kept the original voice lines, but I'll tell you now, they've improved the sound effects and sound quality of
He may be a
everything
child,
across
but he's
the board.
definitely one of yours.
The voice lines feel crisper. The general sound effects and sound quality of the game feels so much more impactful and smoother. It's great. Genuinely great.
I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it. I'm leaving him to you, the fear.
Fear.
The old man is always sleeping. Is he all right?
The end is saving what
Good
life
Lord,
he has left
Mango.
in him for battle. Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time is right.
And by God, am I looking forward to doing this fight again.
And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
Yay, the end for the boy. Run, boy, run. This world is not made for you.
Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops.
Why, do you reckon Joe was a sniper back in the day?
Kuwabara.
Desaro, is that you?
I always like to play as a sniper in a shooting game. I do. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy the end fight so much. It's just a sniping fight. It's great. And you get the Moz in the Gant as well for non-lethaling him. We're going to very quickly save before we wind down.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
I'm going to do this on a separate save file. Just in case when we load in, we don't have the chance to actually take on the end. Or potentially snipe the end here. Just in
Hey,
case.
Sig, have you ever seen Forbidden Planet?
No, can't say I have.
It's about this expedition.
Not that
goes
I
the
intend
planet
to.
Altair 4 in an
Anyway.
ultra-fast spaceship.
I want to do
When
the
they
end
arrive,
fight.
They meet the survivor of the last expedition, Dr. Morbius. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera and the versatile Robbie the robot. Ignoring the doctor's warnings, the expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible creature called the Monster from the Id. The special effects they used for the science stuff were really neat. I wish I had a robot like Robbie that could make anything I wanted to
It's
do.
Morbin
I'm
time.
more interested in
Oh
that
God,
invisible
the memes.
monster.
The
If
memes,
I were
chat.
invisible, I wouldn't have to bother hiding or wearing camouflage.
Maybe someday you'll be able to turn invisible.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
You trying to get that 4 hours in? Nah, dude, it's midnight. I'm calling it here. I'm actually calling it here. We've gone far enough. You've had a good 3 hours stream from me tonight. I am actually curious. I'm gonna attempt the snipe. but I'm not gonna save it. Just to see how hard it is to actually land the snipe, and how well or badly the sniper rifle's gonna control here. Oh my god.
Come in, HQ.
We hit the end.
This is HQ. Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status. Acknowledged.
Is that guy dead?
Use extra caution.
He is now. Love sniping in video games. Love a bit of sniping. Can you tell I'm very practiced? Okay, last one. Where is he going? I want to get this perfect. Welcome, Storyhaven, anyway. Welcome, dude. Because of the way I have to hold the button to fire, there was no way to not release that shot. Let me just readjust my aim. I want to get this last guard. Can we get a decent vantage point here? I think we might be able to, actually. Wait there. Where is that last guard? Easy money. Well, if you haven't left a like in chat yet, please leave one now. I love me some sniping in video games. So yeah, basically, if we were going to do the end fight non-lethal, it would have taken us 20 minutes. I take pride in my sniping in video games. I genuinely do. So yeah, just a bit of a little aside there for fun. They ran out of security. They may need to go and get some more. Anyway, to those of you who have stopped in tonight, let me take a moment to thank you all. Yeah, there's not a single guard left standing. Night vision goggles. But yeah. To those of you who have, that and doing this with the sniper rifle kind of ruins my plans for a non-lethal. So yeah, we're gonna do this again the stealthy way, without taking out all the guards. Although we will teabag. It's common courtesy to teabag the deceased. Please, ingest the nutsack, ingest it. Very good. Very good. But yeah, to those of you who have stopped in tonight, my name is Silver and I am your host. We play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil, retro games, remakes of retro games, Pokemon, Digimon, and just whatever the heck I fancy. And speaking of remakes of retro games, what are we playing right now? To those of you who are new, if you want to join our awesome community, so you're always kept up to date with everything we do here, you can hit that subscribe button to become a member of our community. Our next big milestone is 3,000 subs, and we would love to see more of you in. To those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us on Twitter/X or Blue Sky at Silver Gaming Network, or by following the handle SilverGaming01. So you always know when we go live and you never miss out on a live stream. And to those of you who want to support us even more, you can hit the subscribe plus button on the channel and become a channel member for just 99 pence a month, a little over $1 a month in total in your US dollars, your eddies, as we would call them in Cyberpunk. And every channel member and silver patron gets an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream, and pre-recorded Let's Play part, and access to exclusive supporter playthroughs on the channel. And right now we have a playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green in the works. Oh yeah, and you can also join us on Patreon at Silver Gaming Network if you want to become a channel member there. It's $2.50 on the Patreon over there, but you no obligation either way. It's just there for anybody that wants to donate on it or join on a platform of their choice. They are free to do so, and there are different tiers for everybody depending on what they want to, donate. And everybody basically gets the same thing. It's all even. We have 3 different tiers on the YouTube channel here: 99 pence a month, $1.99, $2.99, and Patreon's $2.50. So yeah, different platforms, different payment amounts. Everybody gets the same. We are even. So yeah, the support here is not at all essential, but very much appreciated, and you can find the links to the Patreon in the video description and the channel's about section. Jacob says, I have been Norbert, your guest. We play a lot of Russian roulette around here. If you want to support, please give me fiber capsules. Have a smooth and gentle poo, and I'll grunt in the bathroom next time. It was more of a howl. To be fair, it was more of a squeal, but your mileage may vary. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate you mad koala. Oh dear. Nah, seriously, it's been a good stream tonight. Thank you for stopping in, everybody. It has been a very good stream. And like I said, you will have a bit more either tomorrow or Monday. But yeah, a special thank you to our channel members and silver patrons at the time of this live stream: Mr. Jonathan, Reese Free, Jay, Kota Okami, Jacob the Dabbler, Julio, The Relinquished, Marcus, Space Ghost, Benji Martinez, and my lovely lady Suki. It is very much appreciated. I'm going to keep slowly going through this and enjoying the party. So there will be some more Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater soon. And we'll be playing Alien Trilogy after this as well. We're going to have a one-off playthrough of Alien Trilogy. Not the full game, because it's hard as all heck. But we're going to put it up on the channel as an extra episode of Silver Tries. For... well... give me a moment. For Samuel, sorry. Catch you tomorrow, homie. Yep, either tomorrow or freaking Monday. One or the other. And yeah, to the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. Please consider leaving a like if you haven't already. But yeah, to those of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.